I'd love to tell you that after 3 straight interest rate hikes of 75 basis points each, that inflation is coming back down to earth. Unfortunately, I can't. But let's start with this. Government inflation data is in for September, and it seems as though inflation is re-intensifying. On a monthly basis, the headline Consumer Price Index accelerated 0.4% in September, after climbing 0.1% in August. On a year-over-year basis, headline CPI increased at a still daunting 8.2%. As for core CPI, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, the news was even worse. The index accelerated 0.6% last month and 6.6% year over year. It's the biggest 12-month jump in core measures since August 1982. But September's CPI numbers are not the only reasons why the inflation outlook is so bleak right now. Another is the recently falling gas prices, which have been the only source of good news in the CPI numbers lately, are poised to do an about-face and start climbing again. The gasoline index declined in September for the 3rd straight month, but that may be the last decline we see in that measure for some time. OPEC Plus is a powerful coalition of oil exporting nations. It's made up of not only the 13 OPEC countries, but 10 major non-OPEC oil exporters. Recently, OPEC Plus announced they're cutting oil production by 2 million barrels per day beginning in November. It will be the first such cut since the start of the 2020 health crisis. According to an energy analyst from Rapidan Energy Group, the intention of the OPEC Plus cut was to break the fall in crude prices since the summer. The implication of the production cut for consumers could be significant. As one former senior official of the Treasury Department puts it, this clearly portends the potential for higher oil prices, reinforcing recessionary forces in the global economy and heightening risks for global financial instability. In an updated price forecast, Goldman Sachs now says the price of oil is headed back over $100. They say oil will reach $110 per barrel by the end of this year. It wasn't long ago that we were hearing a lot of talk about inflation peaking. We're not hearing that too much anymore. In fact, in a recent CNBC survey, a majority of chief financial officers at leading companies said inflation absolutely has not peaked yet. And given the recent news and data on inflation, it's easy to understand why CFOs are so pessimistic about where prices are headed. Until next time.